Hey guys, I'm Akash and welcome to Pabbly. So the topic for today's video is add new Shopify customers to Salesforce as contact and send Slack notifications. Now suppose guys you are an e-commerce store owner and you have created an e-commerce store using Shopify. Now you want that whenever a customer places an order on your Shopify store, you want to add that very same customer as a new contact in your Salesforce CRM. As well as guys, you have a team who is connected with each other on Slack platform. So you want that whenever you receive a new order, you want to send the details of that order as a notification to your team members on the Slack channel as a message. Now guys, we all know Shopify, Salesforce and Slack. All of these three applications are not connected to each other at all. So in this video, I came up with an awesome automation to avoid this complete manual process which you are doing till now. So in this automation guys, whenever we will receive a new order in Shopify, instantly the very same customer who placed the order will be added as a new contact in Salesforce, as well as a channel message as a notification will be sent on our Slack channel to notify our team members as well. Interesting, right? Now here you must be thinking how we are going to do this. So to make this happen, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration software. Now what is the actual step-by-step guide to set up this automation and how you can create this automation by yourself? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on the Pabbly Connect dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you just have to go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your pre-Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So after reaching this dashboard, click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Shopify to Salesforce to Slack and click on create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window, second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger. So the idea here is, first we have to get the details or the data of new order which we are receiving on our Shopify account in Pabbly Connect. Then after that, using that data, using the details of the customer who has placed the order from Shopify, we have to add that very same customer using Pabbly Connect. We will add that very same customer into our Salesforce CRM as a new contact. And also guys, after doing this, we will send a channel message on our Slack so that we can also update our team members who are present on Slack that we had a new sale on our Shopify store. So let's begin with our process. Now to do so, here in trigger window in choose app, first we have to select Shopify. So search for Shopify. And after selecting Shopify in trigger event, we have to select new order. Just select new order over here. After selecting trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now we will use this webhook URL to make the connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect and get the new order details. So just copy this webhook URL from here and follow the help text given below over here to make the connection. So after copying our webhook URL, we will go to the home page of our Shopify store. So this is my home page. And after that, at this home page, on the left side, we can see settings over here. Just click on settings. After going to settings, just scroll down and click on notifications. After reaching to the notifications page, just scroll down until you find webhooks. Just scroll down. And here you can see webhooks. Just click on this create webhook button and a dialog box will appear in front of us. In this dialog box, the first thing it asks us is event. So in the drop down below, we can see there are lots and lots of events over here. Out of all these events, we have to select the event of order creation. Just select this event. Then after that, the format will be by default JSON. And in URL section, we have to paste the very same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So just paste it over here. And at last, in webhook API version, from the drop down, select the latest version and click on save. And that's it guys. We have successfully created a connection between our Shopify store and Pabbly Connect using this webhook URL. Now every time we will receive a new order on our Shopify store, the details or the data of that very same newly received order will also be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And we are going to do the same. On this our Shopify store, we are going to place a test order, a dummy order. And after that, we will see that in Pabbly Connect, in this trigger window, we will receive the response or the data of that very same order. So let's just get back to the Pabbly Connect, and this is my Shopify store. So sorry, this is my Shopify store over here, and just go to catalogs, and I will place a test order, a dummy order. Just for an example, we have a mug over here, a coffee mug over here. Just click on this mug, and we will place a order. Buy it now. After that, over here in this page, let's enter the details of a dummy user. For example, we have this dummy email address. Let's enter a dummy name. Dummy name it is company, for example, Pabbly. Address line, so let's enter the address of the person. Okay, so at this page, we have entered the details of a dummy user, a test user, basically a random details of a test user. And after entering all these details, just click on continue to shopping, continue to payment. And over here in this payment section, let's use a test card payment over here. So this is the test card number. The card holder's name is Bogus Gateway. This is the test card details. So we won't be making any actual purchase, guys. We will be just using a test card over here. Just click on pay now. And yes, guys, we can see that we have successfully placed a test order, a dummy order, using the details of this dummy customer over here on our Shopify store. Now, because we have connected our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect using a webhook URL, we will see that the details or the data of this very same order, very same dummy order which we have placed just now, will also be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So let's get back to Pabbly Connect workflow. We'll come to a workflow, and here within few seconds we will see that we will receive the response of that very same new order. And yes, guys, we can see that we have successfully received the response, and in this response we will find the details of the very same order which we have placed in this video just now. We will scroll down in this response, and here we have the contact email address of the customer, the dummy customer whose details we have entered. We have the email address of that customer. So after that we have the price of the product. Then we will scroll down. Then we have the total price after taxes as well. Then again we will scroll down, and we will find the other details like card details and other details of the customer who actually made the payment and placed the order. So we will just scroll down over here. And after that, here we can see the details. So here we have the first name of the customer, dummy name. We have the address, the phone number of the customer's city, country, last name, address to, company, all these details. So all the details which the customer will be entering while making the order on our Shopify store, we have received all of those details, all of that data in Pabbly Connect. So basically, guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is now successfully completed. Now after this, guys, let's move to step 2. So in step 2, the customer who actually made the purchase, placed the order on our Shopify store, we will add that very same customer as a new contact in our Salesforce CRM. So for that, just scroll down and come to this action window. And here in Choose App, search for Salesforce. Salesforce it is. After that, in Action Event, we have to select Create Contact. So we will just scroll down and select Create Contact as Action Event over here. Then click on Connect and select Add New Connection. So here we have to connect our Salesforce account with Pabbly Connect. So to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Salesforce button. And because, guys, we have already logged into a Salesforce account in our browser, Pabbly Connect detected the very same account. And here in this new tab, in this new window, it is asking us for the permission. Just click on Allow. And as we click on Allow, we can see that our Salesforce account is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, Salesforce is asking us some basic details of the user to whom we want to add as a new contact in our Salesforce CRM. So the first thing it asks us is the last name. So we have received the last name of the customer who placed the order on our Shopify store over here in this response, in this trigger window response of new order. So here we have the response of the last name. So from this trigger window response, we have to map this very same last name over here in this last name field. And the process of mapping, guys, is very simple. Simply click on this field, and from the drop down below, we can see all the responses which we have received from Shopify can be seen over here. All of that which we have received in our trigger window, which we saw on our trigger window, can be seen over here. And we will just scroll down to all these responses and select the response of last name. So this is the response of last name, just selected, and the last name is mapped. Now, whatever the last name will be entered, the customer will enter on our Shopify checkout page. The very same last name will be received in Pabbly Connect, and over here in the shop Salesforce field, we will have that very same last name as well. Now, after last name, it is asking us first name. So we will follow the same process of mapping over here as well. Just click on this, and from the drop down below, just scroll down and select the response of first name. So this is the response of first name. Then it is asking us other street, other city, other country, and the details or basically the address of that very same person. So we will use the same process of mapping once again. So from the drop down, and we can also search for the response as well. So like I'll search for address. So I'll select the address line 1. Then here in city, I'll just search for city. So this is the city, new city for example. Then it is asking us for the country. So did we receive the response of country? So we haven't received the response of country. So let's ignore it. This field is not mandatory. Then mailing city and other details as well. So in this way, one by one, you can basically map all the details, all the responses of the customer details which you have received from Shopify and Pabbly Connect. You can map that data over here. I will just map some important details over here in this video. So we have mapped the first name, last name. Then let's map the mobile number over here. We have received the mobile number. So let's search for the response of mobile number, or should I say phone number. So this is a response of phone number, just map it. Then after that, it is asking us for the email. So let's search for the email of the person. This is the contact email, the very same email of the customer which we have entered. So this is how you can basically map all the responses details which you have received from Shopify in this Salesforce Actions tab. We have just mapped some basic details, so let's ignore the rest of the details which are not mandatory, which are not required. And after that, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the customer who has placed the order on our Shopify account, that very same customer is now automatically added as a new contact in our Salesforce account. So let's go to our Salesforce account and check it. We'll go to the home page of our Salesforce account and go to contacts page over here. And yes guys, we can see that dummy name, the very same customer whose details we have entered while making the order, the test order on our Shopify store, the very same customer is now added as a new contact in our Salesforce account. So we can say that we have the very same name, very same email address, and the very same mobile number, the same details which the customer we have added and on behalf of a dummy customer on our Shopify store while on the checkout page while placing the order. The very same customer is now added. Now after this guys, we also have to send the notification of this new order which we have received, the new purchase or the new sale which we have received on our Shopify account. We have also want to send a notification of this new order to our team members on our Slack channel. Now for that, just get back to Pabbly Connect workflow, scroll down and click on this Add Actions tab button. And after that, here in Choose Apps, search for Slack over here. Slack it is. After selecting Slack, it is asking us for the action event. So here in action event from the drop down, we will select send channel message. After that, just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect. So just click on this connect with Slack button and then it is asking us for the token type. So either you can add user or bot in this token type. For example, I'll enter user, just enter user or bot and click on save. And guys, it has automatically detected the Slack account in which I have logged in my browser, just in the same way it has done for Salesforce. So here in new tab, just click on allow and give the permission access. And we will see that our Slack account is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect as well. After making the connection, it is asking us for the channel. Then on what channel we want to send the message. So in the drop down below, we can see the list of all the channels which we have created on our Slack account can be seen over here. So the channel which we are going to use in this video is named as Shopify Sales. So I have created a separate Slack channel for all the Shopify Sales notification to be shared with my team. So I want to send the message on this channel. So from here, I'll just select this very same channel, Shopify Sales. After selecting the channel, it is asking us for the message. That what is the message that we want to send. So what is the actual message which I want to send should be start as hello team, we have received a new sale on our Shopify store. We have received a new sale on our Shopify store. Then after that, I want to add the name on email, the phone number, some details of the customer who placed the order and the product as well, which the product they have ordered. So let me enter these kind of some details. For example, name of the customer, email, phone number, or should I say mobile number and product. So in this video, I'm just sharing some kind of these basic details with my team members, or basically you can use any kind of field. You can basically draft any kind of messages with the details which you want to share with your team members. So we have created this field, this text message over here. So I want that in this message, after name, the name of the customer who actually placed the order on our Shopify store should come. So I've just clicked on this, just click on this field in front of name, and from the drop down below from the responses of Shopify, select the response of name. So just search for name, and here we have the response of name. Just select it and map it. Then once again, we will follow the same process of mapping for email as well. So from the drop down, search for from the Shopify responses, search for the response of email and map it. Then same process for mobile number or phone number should I say as well. So we have the mobile number and at last the product. So basically let's search for the product which this customer has ordered. So the product is, so we don't have this name by the name of product. So item, we can have can we have the name of the product? And yes, we have the line item name, the product which we have ordered, the coffee mug, just select it. So this is the kind of message which I want to send to on my Slack channel and with my team members whenever I receive a new order on my Shopify store. After drafting the message, it is asking us image URL, image alternate text, bot name, bot icon, and other details. So all of these details are not mandatory. If you want to share some kind of image, basically you can map the URL or the link of that image over here and give that image a name. You can also name the bot over here. So if you have selected the connection type bot, like a bot will be sharing a message on your Slack channel with your team members, you can basically select the logo or the icon of that bot as well. Just enter the URL of the image which you want to add as that bot icon. Then other than that, these are some other fields which are also not mandatory. So let's ignore these fields for now. And at last, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received a response over here. And in this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here is now successfully sent on this Slack channel of ours. So let's check it. Let's go to our Slack channel. So this is our Slack channel. And yes, guys, we can see that we have successfully received a new message on our Slack channel, which says, hello team, we have received a new sale on our Shopify store. Name, dummy name, this is the name of the customer, the very same name of email address of the customer, the phone number of the customer who placed the order, and the product which they have ordered. Which means we saw that the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now using this automation, every time we will receive a new order on our Shopify store, automatically, instantly, the customer who placed the order will be added as a new contact in our Salesforce CRM, as well as we will send a Slack channel message with our team members. We'll share the order details with our team members as a channel message on Slack to update them as well. So after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in brief. Let's get back to our Shopify store, and this time we will place another new order. So let's change the product for this time. For example, I have this watch. Just select this watch and I'll just order it. Okay, so this watch is sold out for now. Let's use this t-shirt. Let's place an order for this t-shirt and let's enter the details of our new dummy user. For example, this is the email address of the customer. Let's enter the first name, admin name. Let's enter some other details like city. For example, the city is Bhopal. This is the name. This is the details of the apartment and other details, the phone number. And yes, we have just now entered the details of a new dummy user. Just click on continue to shopping. No thanks. Okay, so we have invalid domain over here. Just a second. And that it is. We have successfully corrected the email address. Let's click on continue to shopping. and enter the details of a test card. So the test card number, this is the number, this is the name, the expiry date, and that's it. We are good to go. Let's click on pay now. So guys, we have successfully created this new test order on our Shopify store. And guys, we will see that because we have created this automation, instantly, automatically, the customer details which we have entered in this place while placing this order, this very same customer will be added as a new contact in our Salesforce account, as well as a new message, a new notification on our Slack channel will be shared with our team members regarding this very same order. So let's check our Salesforce account first. Let's get back to Salesforce, go to contacts page once again. And yes guys, you can see that admin name, the very same customer whose details we have added while placing the Shopify order, is now automatically added, instantly added as new contact in our Salesforce CRM. As well as we will go to a Slack channel and we will see that instantly a message with our team members on a Slack channel is shared with the details of that very same order. We have the name of the customer, email address, phone number, as well as the product that customer has ordered. So we have placed an order for a short sleeve t-shirt and we have received that notification as well. Which means guys, the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, let's understand in brief that what are the steps we followed while creating it. So at first we have created a workflow in Pabbly Connect, and in this workflow we have selected Shopify as our trigger application and new order was our trigger event. Then after that, using a webhook URL, we have connected our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect, and after that we made a test order. We placed a dummy order on our Shopify store so that we can get the details or the data of the order receiving a new order and the details of the customer who placed the order in Pabbly Connect. And after that, we have sent that very same data to Salesforce to create a new contact in Pabbly Connect workflow. And after that, we have sent that very same detail to Slack as well, so that we can automatically send this using this automation, a channel message with our team members and notify them about the new sale which we have received on Shopify store. So not just these applications guys, basically you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect as well. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this very same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this very same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
If you need any kind of help or have any queries, you can ask them on forum.pabbly.com and you can check Pabbly Connect's pricing at this link. So if this video was helpful to you, you can like this video, don't forget to share it with others, and to keep getting such content on automation and integration, you can subscribe to Pabbly. Thank you, have a nice day.